What's up guys, and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video is my second trimester update video. So I am currently just about to finish my second trimester. I am around 26 weeks, so I have like a week and a half left to go. It's kind of crazy to me how fast and kind of slow this pregnancy is going by. So today we're gonna be doing a Q&A. I asked you guys on Instagram if you had any questions related to pregnancy, baby, and all, and I believe I'm going to be answering like 10 to 14 questions. First question, which I feel like is the most asked question, which I mean I totally understand, is how much weight have you gained? So I have gained about 17 pounds. I am 26 weeks, so I think I'm on track probably to finish this pregnancy at like 30 pounds of weight gain if I continue gaining a pound a week. So I think maybe I'll be right in the like 30-35 range. Then the next question is, did you gain more or less weight compared to your first pregnancy? Definitely less weight this pregnancy, only because I am taking care of myself a lot better than the first time around. First time I was definitely more like, I'm pregnant, I can eat as much as I want, whatever I want. Food choices I was making was not good choices, let me tell you. It was like Doritos, Snicker bars. It was just like all sorts of junk I was letting myself eat, and I definitely didn't exercise as much as I do now. I think at 26 weeks with my first pregnancy, I was already at like 25 pounds, 30 pounds of weight gain already, and this time I'm like 16, 17. So it's kind of crazy how drastic the difference is. I also, like this pregnancy, I feel so much better. I actually feel really healthy. I feel really good. Next question is, are you planning on using a belly wrap slash band postpartum? Yes, I am. I know there is so much information online saying that these things are terrible for you, or vice versa, that these things are great. Honestly, I used it the first pregnancy. I loved it. My only complaint was that it was way too hot to wear all day, every day. It helped so much with my back support. Also made me feel like I was more secure and my organs weren't just like dangling, because TMI, after you deliver a baby, your organs literally feel like they're gonna fall out of you. That's just how it feels like. And so it was actually more comfortable for me to wear a band around my waist, just because I felt more supported, more secure. This question is, are you planning to breastfeed? Yes. First pregnancy, I produced milk. You know, I say produced milk because I breastfed for 3 months, but then I was exclusively pumping after that. I had an amazing milk supply. I'm really hoping that this second time around, I will have a really good milk supply, just like the first time. I was able to freeze a lot, and it was just awesome. I loved it. Next question is, how are you preventing stretch marks? Honestly, I'm not doing really anything, to be completely honest, because one, I did that my first pregnancy. I just lathered myself up constantly, but I still ended up getting stretch marks. I think that was due to two things: one, genetics, and two, I gained a lot of weight my first pregnancy. I mean, we're looking at like 45-50 pounds I gained my first pregnancy, which was insane. The only thing I really do is, as soon as it feels itchy, I will go apply lotion right away. So that's kind of like my signal. But as far as right now, I feel like it's not at the point where I need to be lathering myself up all the time. But I feel like once I get into my third trimester, like halfway through, I will definitely be using stuff. What's different this pregnancy compared to the last? So I feel like it's very, very similar. I mean, like 90% of this pregnancy is very much like the last one. I guess, you know, the only difference is I don't crave as much food. Like, I don't have cravings. Right now I don't have a craving at the moment. I mean, in the beginning it was sweet iced tea and I think something else, but then after that I have no cravings. I eat exactly what I normally do, and I kind of like that, honestly, because sometimes like cravings can be a little wacky. And also, I'm not gaining as much weight as my first pregnancy, which I already touched on. But I do feel like I'm a little bit more emotional this pregnancy. At least the past like week or two, I've been just kind of crying a lot more lately. You know, it's not because I'm sad, it's just because like pregnancy hormones. I'll just like watch something and then I'll just kind of start crying. It's just so bizarre. How do you stay motivated to work out at a consistent schedule? Let me tell you, it's definitely hard to stay in a consistent schedule when you're pregnant, because some days you feel like you're on top of the world, you have all this energy, and then other days you just feel like you're in a slump all day. You just don't feel like doing anything, which I totally understand that. A couple things that really help is one, writing down what days I'm going to work out. I write it down on my daily planner on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Those are my workout days, and I look forward to crossing it off. So having a little Fitbit also helps with keeping me motivated to exercise, because it like kind of updates me. I have a goal and things like that, so it makes it a lot more motivating having this to stay consistent. Okay, next question. Are you saving your placenta for anything? Let's just put it this way. I'm going to kindly ask my midwives to dispose of it for me. Are you scared to number 2 while pushing? And to be totally honest with you guys, I do not care if that happens while I'm pushing. I honestly don't care at all. Several reasons. One, I am pushing out an 8 to 9 pound baby. That's how much my son weighed. He was just shy of 9 pounds. I really do, and I'm in so much pain. I really do not give a squat if a little bit of comes out of me. I really don't care. And second reason why, midwives, doctors, nurses really stress about how it's not a big deal. They really make it known to their patients that like, if that happens, don't worry about it. Totally normal. We don't care. It's a normal procedure. Who cares? This next question, did you get any stretch marks? If so, how many? I had from my first pregnancy on my lower stomach, very little. Those stretch marks started coming in at like 37 weeks. And I was overdue with Nathan also. And then I also have it on my hips also. I have it on my breasts, on my inner thighs, and my butt. So I got a lot of stretch marks. However, it wasn't like intense. It was like a little bit everywhere. So it's like, honestly, it's not a big deal to me. I'm kind of just at a point where I'm like, I just don't care. I love myself, and if I have some stretch marks, who cares? I'm fine. Next question is, are you packing your hospital bag already? What are you planning to take? So I have not. I think it's too early. I usually pack it like with Nathan. I packed it like 37 or 38 weeks. But this time around, I'll pack it early. I'll probably start packing it at like 32 weeks. So that way I can film it for you guys and then post it. We'll make an entire video on that, sharing with you guys what I plan to pack. It's not going to be a lot, to be honest, because I'm going with a midwife in their own separate practice, and I don't stay overnight there. I just give birth, stay there for about 4 to 6 hours afterwards, and then I go home. But I would definitely show you what I will pack. So that video should be coming on like a month and a half or so. Next question is, how are you feeling? Baby kicks, any sleeping tips? So baby kicks are, you know, frequent every hour, and they're not like so much like hard kicks anymore. I think because she's a lot bigger now, so it's more like movement. So I'll feel her like probably like her elbow like move around, or like her hand or move like this, or her feet kind of like push, but it's not like strong kicks with her. As for any sleeping tips, I highly recommend getting a body pillow. Actually, let me go get it because it's right across from me. Oh my gosh. So it is massive. I don't know if you can tell. It's huge. It's a body pillow. It's like the same height as me pretty much, maybe a little bit shorter. But I love it. It is the most comfortable thing ever. If you have trouble sleeping, I highly recommend getting one of these. They just like hug to your body perfectly. They're so comfortable, so soft, and honestly, this helps me sleep so much better and so much more comfortably during the night. And also it's really nice for when you are going to nurse, like breastfeed after birth. I mean, this is huge, but I mean, it's nice still to have that. You just have this part behind you, and then you put like the leg part of it around, and then you'll have the baby lay here, and then you can nurse whenever the baby's here. I highly recommend getting one. I will link it down below for you guys. And the next question is, which is the last one I'm going to answer, is what has been your favorite part of being pregnant the second time? And honestly, my favorite part is just being pregnant. Honestly, I love it. I mean, of course, it's uncomfortable and there's like pluses and minuses to it, but just the fact that I get to grow a baby, and I only get to do this a few times in my life, however many kids my husband and I decide to have. I really try to cherish every moment and not complain because it is uncomfortable, but I just love the fact that there's a little baby growing in me and that I'm gonna meet her soon, and it's a totally different person, and I'm so excited. And I love the baby kicks, so I guess that's just my favorite part. It's just literally just growing a human is the most amazing experience to have, so I love it. Alright, so that does it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed the second trimester update. Let me know if you want me to do a third trimester. I don't know what I would talk about, to be completely honest. I could do another Q&A. Let me know what else you want to see related to pregnancy. Would love to make those videos for you guys. Subscribe if you're new, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!